You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Mount Carmel obviously is probably the most prestigious football program in the state. When you're trying to build a football program, you're trying to become like that. When you think of traditional Mount Carmel, it's going to be ground and pound, get after you, and now all of a sudden they're this much different team.
Coach Troy McAllister over there at Phillips, they do a good job. They got tons of good athletes. They believe their athletes are better than yours, and that's how they play it.
Offensively for us, we have to be able to control the front. And if we can control the front and kind of dictate what they're going to do, that's going to help us significantly.
We always talk about on offense, end every possession with a kick. Don't turn the ball over. On defense, stay fundamentally sound and take the ball away. The games in November, aren't won through the air. It's one up front with the O-line and D-line. Keep coming at them for 4 quarters, keep trying to grind them out, and good things usually happen.
Welcome to Chicago, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week. Today we are at Mount Carmel High School for a 7A quarterfinal matchup. It's Phillips and Mount Carmel on the CN100 Game of the Week. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with my Hall of Fame partner, Jack McInerney. Today for you, we have 2 games rolled into one. First of all, it's a 7A quarterfinal game. Winner of this game will play the winner of Lake Zurich and Willowbrook next week in the semis. But it's also the Prep Bowl championship, Jack. For the first time, probably since the state playoffs started, we truly have the best team in the public league playing the best team in the Catholic League today, and both these teams do it the old-fashioned way. They run the football, and they run it well. Phillips is an interesting case because, Jack, they are playing 3 classes above where their enrollment puts them in 4A, but they have the horses to keep advancing in 7A.
Well, they really do, and you talk about a David and Goliath. Maybe that's the scenario today. Who knows? They've already gone 10 ball games, and they've won 9 of them. 5 of those were shutouts, so that kind of tells you what they do defensively. It'll be really interesting to see if they can shut out very potent Mount Carmel's offense down today.
Mount Carmel comes into this game undefeated. They are the #1 overall seed in the entire state among the 513 schools that played football this fall. And Jack, no secrets with Mount Carmel. They do the same thing. They do it well. And when they had Jordan Lynch at quarterback a few years ago, they won a lot of games. Now they're winning a lot with his brother at quarterback.
I think really, they did well their first 2 ball games, but I think they really emerged on the scene in the 3rd ball game of the year when they beat Montini, who is a really good ball club, and they played him here when they dedicated the field. Ever since that particular game, Lynch has emerged as one of the top quarterbacks in the Chicago area, and so has Mount Carmel.
Good news for Mount Carmel, they don't give up points. Bad news, you're on your own 3-yard line with a first down and 10. Lynch is in the end zone to take the snap. They will try to get out of the end zone. Did the ball get out?
Nope, I don't think so.
And they yes, it did not get out. That's a safety, and Phillips takes the lead 2-0.
Well, again, when you're trying to come out, it's the same as going in. When you're that deep, it takes longer to sustain the blocks coming out as well as going in. You can see right now, they're really on the 6 yards back from the line of scrimmage by the time he got there. Good angle right here, good camera shot. You can see the backside coming flat down the line of scrimmage because the backs are so deep in the backfield.
Mount Carmel brings Jeremy Moriarty into the game. Otaluga is in the backfield. Otaluga does not get the call. Lynch is going to try to sprint for the cone, and he will get there. Touchdown, Mount Carmel.
Good job of play fake right there by Lynch to Otaluga up the middle. Otaluga, if he had been given the football, probably would have scored also, but just a nice job right here. There's the fake, and he would have got in, and of course Lynch gets out on the edge because they close down. All they got to do is close down a step or 2 with that initial fake, and that gives him the outside edge, and he's got enough speed to make that corner, and that's exactly what he did.
They're 0 for 1 on 4th. Cohen Waters out wide to the right. And then you've got Rayshawn Thompson in a slot to the right. And then Pledger is the nearest receiver on that right side. McDonald post pattern into the end zone, and that is broken up right at the goal line by Jolly Parker. Mount Carmel's defense comes up big after the offense turns it over. The Caravan D gives up no points, and the lead is still 17-2.
Just a good job, a little semi-roll, but he comes back with the post right into your living room right here. And you can see how he gets up with that free hand. A nice job of getting the ball deflected.
2nd down and 7. McDonald, one-step drop, throws it deep, and it is caught by Pledger, and it is no signal yet. There it is, touchdown Phillips, and the Wildcats are still in this thing. They trail it 17-8.
What a nice throw and what a nice catch with good coverage. Again, trying to get a defender on the island, matching up against your best athlete, and there it is right there. Kind of stumbles a little bit, but a good concentration catch. And that picks up a big, big touchdown for Phillips, keeps him in the ball game.
McDonald back to throw, has some time, has to check it down. It is intercepted and returned for a touchdown, and a trip to the semifinals by Lance Swain. 14 yards on a game-sealing interception return. Mount Carmel for the 3rd year in a row going to the semifinals.
Swain just jumped all over this. He had the flat coverage, and he gets out to your right side of your screen. He's right on that receiver right there. That's his responsibility, and what a great job he does right there. Lance Swain, 5'11", 210-pound senior.
To view this Xfinity program in its entirety, visit CN100.tv for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing Game of the Week. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local, or simply say Get Local into your voice remote.